Hello, hi Robin. So I decided to make a video because I feel like this might be the easiest way to learn this process that I figured out. Um, I'll also include a text step-by-step instructions, but I'll make this just to show. So the first thing I do after opening this file, I go to transform, polyframe, drop polyframe. It will show the geometry, and the first thing I notice is that this is a Dynamesh mesh because of the triangles produced. Since Dynamesh creates the most um, easy topology, uh, even easy topology, so it uses triangles. So the first thing I do is take the original and duplicate it. Oops, I mean that. Let's just delete these. But anyway, I already created a duplicate. So after duplicating it, this is the new one. I go to geometry, Zremesher. I keep the default settings and Zremesh it, which gives me this. Checking it out, I get some weird geometry. That's because of the edges that were created, or that were here, because of the clipping that you created to flatten this bottom piece. But that's no problem. So after creating this, um, you can use polygroups and auto group right here. And since this is not connected, it will create the polygroup into separate pieces, or groups, I mean. So if you Control Shift click your main mesh, oops. Okay, so Control Shift click, it will hide other subtools or polygroups, I mean. So yeah, Control Shift click on the mesh, and it will hide the other polygroups. Doing that after that, you can go to Geometry, Modify Topology, and delete hidden. Okay, now that's fixed. Now to reproject the detail, I'll need enough geometry. So to do that, I'll divide it a couple times. So I have 550, about 500,000. So you're gonna need both subtools. Keep them both visible. You're gonna want to have your new geometry selected. Go to project. I keep the defaults because I see that they work fine. Project all. Okay, I'm gonna turn off polyframe. Okay, now I will compare both of these, see how it looks. If I feel that it needs more detail, I'll divide it and project it again. Make sure they're both visible and your new mesh is selected. Project all. Okay, this is at about 2.25 million, so just keep that in mind. So let's compare again. Looking pretty similar. The only difference is this is quads, entirely quads. And now I will look over it again. So the other problem you were having is overlapping geometry. Stuff like this. Keep polyframe on. You can go to a lower subdivision if that helps visually. If you have double, which is display properties, double on, you will see the back faces, the inside of the mesh. So when it's overlapping and you have double off, you will see holes. So to fix these holes, just have to smooth it. I noticed that you had a symmetry on 4. So turn on symmetry. I already had it set to 4. It was in transform or I think draw. I don't know where symmetry is, but I keep a thing here. Do X and Y or where you count for. In the Z. Okay. So knowing that, I can go to these areas and go smooth by holding down shift. You can hold on space and change the intensity since you don't want to smooth too much and lose the detail that you had. Let's see what 5 does. Just smooth it out. And that'll fix any of the overlapping mesh. If this color is too hard to see, you could change it by going polygroups and group visible or auto groups, doesn't matter. Change color to anything like whatever's easiest. So just going around looking for these type of messed up areas, just holding shift down and smoothing it. If it's too slow, you can increase the intensity. Just being careful not to lose too much detail. So yeah, just keep going around and looking for these overlapping areas. It should fix everything. What else? Okay, if you wanna actually just see how the real mesh is, this is subdivided a couple times, so you're not actually seeing the actual polygons. You can delete the lower polygons. Go into geometry, under subdivisions, delete lower. So now you'll actually see what the geometry looks like. Let's just go around doing that. So right here could be a big problem with reprint, so just smooth that out. And if it's too slow, just increase intensity. Being careful to not lose too much of the original detail. And turn off polyframe if it's too slow. Sometimes changing materials could help too. So just going back and forth, making sure staying true to the original. You can go to your old one, and once you're done and comparing and everything, you can delete it. I think that's it. That's all I did. Let's just keep going around and looking for these overlapping areas, smoothing it out. No, fix any overlapping you have. Yep. If you have any more questions, just ask me. I'm happy to help out. Thanks.